Now, for many parents, there is no easy solution to the formula shortage. So we've asked nurse practitioner Brittany Phipps of Evansville Primary Care to join us now for some insight and guidance here. Brittany, thank you so much for joining us. Are you hearing from local parents having trouble getting formula?
There is concern and somewhat panic going with local parents, and I think the biggest thing is to reassure and don't panic. There's a strong commitment to rectify the shortage right now.
What's the biggest questions that these parents have for you, and how do you advise them?
Well, I want to let them know it is safe to change a brand or a type of formula. So if you can't find the brand that your child has been using, it's okay to change to what's available at this time.
All right, so I have always heard, though, that there's some formula that's for specific medical issues, and some children may, have adverse reactions to others. So is it just as simple as substituting any formula?
The biggest thing is the lactose-free formula. You only want to take that if you truly have a lactose allergy. Otherwise, you might notice a little GI upset initially at the switch of a formula. Of course, in a perfect time, we wouldn't have to do that, but if it's versus no formula or switching the brand, it's certainly safe to do that.
Now, we've heard, of parents kind of panicking a little bit and maybe doing things that they shouldn't do, like watering down formula or trying to make it themselves. What are some things that they definitely should not do, or maybe some things they should do to help them get through this time?
You don't want to water down the formula, and you don't want to try to make your own formula. The proteins and the nutrients that are in formula are very specific that a baby needs to grow healthy. Also, you don't want to substitute milk for formula, if they're under a year old either.
Very important, and I know that...
If you get to a point where you're panicking and you...
No, go ahead, please.
Go ahead. If you get to a point where you're panicking and you think you are going to run out of formula, I would advise you to reach out to your pediatrician or the health department. We often have samples here that we can help, in a critical time.
Absolutely. That was exactly the one thing that I wanted to make sure people understood, that always, anytime you have a question about your baby, check with your pediatrician, your doctor, and the health department's a great place too. Are you hearing any kind of time frame of when this might ease up a little bit?
No specific time frame, but I'm confident that with the commitment and the efforts that are being made right now, we would be able to see this being a short-term problem.
I hope so. All right, nurse practitioner Brittany Phipps of Evansville Primary Care, we really appreciate you taking the time and advising us on this situation. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.